Yo, 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 what's good? Back at it. I'm starting to dig these earlier times, by the way. Oh, yeah. Soon we're going to watch these Matt Barnes videos on Club Shay Shay because these titles actually look like something pretty decent. So, anyway, let's get to some things that I wanted to get to. Oh shit, they're asking anybody about this shit. All right, what we about to get into? Well, we're about to get into 50 and his son. So this, I guess we need to start from way back when to get an understanding first. So let's do that. Why does 50 Cent
Between you and your son, because a lot of
have
people from the
problems
outside, the boy looked just like
with his
you.
son?
That's
All right. So here we are. We're going to check this shit out. This was 2 years ago. Then we're going to get to recent times with 50 Cent versus his son.
they. A lot of people from the outside think that situation is sad, man. That y'all can't come
Yeah,
to something.
it is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met, filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived. When you had everything I didn't have. I can tell you how much my kids cost in New York.
I'm going to speak from personal experience. I'm not rich, never have been rich, but I think fathers have when they have this mindset of so and so, like I gave you everything I didn't have. I think it's a great thing to be like that, but I also think it's kind of a double-edged sword because that person doesn't know the struggle you went through. Everybody has their own life. So to say that you have everything I didn't have is not really a solution to the issues that they have going on. I just want to put that out there. But who knows? We'll just keep listening.
State 1.360. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with paying the support fund. The reason why I'm the way I am with those kind of situations, I pay my support that year that the baby's born. Move the money to the account, let it, and it automatically disperses a certain amount of money per each month. So with him, I noticed over the years like it developed because I blamed it on his mom for a long time. But it's not his mother, it's him. Like I've gone places where he was at and he left.
Fifth, you love your son?
I used to.
Damn.
You ask yourself how long, a complicated question would say,
He said, I used to love my son. Damn.
how long can you love something that don't love you back?
Mm.
You see, so
We're going to get the recent times soon.
in this experience, you look and you say, I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn, but it's the situation. It's like my grandfather would say, it rattled like a snake. If it slithered like a snake, is it a snake or do you need to be bit? Right? And that's the Aiken, South Carolina, and this the country, she'll say. And what he keeps saying is every time you see the boy, he's show up with somebody you got a problem with. What does that take? People will always try to make relationships on a common bond of disliking someone. Like, be friends with you because your enemy is my enemy.
Yeah.
And he sees himself that way. To the extent where he's actually taking pictures with Preem's son or doing different things that, and you go, well, I'm like, I don't even understand where your motivation comes from with these things, but.
Can you excuse any of that because of how young he is?
No, he's 20.
All right, so we got the gist of that. Let's go to 50 Cent's Baby Mama. I have not watched
If you
this,
live
by the
in
way.
Georgia,
So let's see. I don't even know if this really is. I just seen the video down there.
love, right?
Bruh, it is 2022, about to be 2023. Why is we still talking about get rich or die trying, bro, like that wasn't 20 years ago? Come on now, ain't nothing happened since then? Let's keep going, bro.
I feel like I missed something. Hold on, let's run this back a little bit.
You know what it is, bro? Today we got Shaniqua Tompkins, a.k.a. the baby mother of 50 Cent, his oldest son, Marquise. She on the radio giving an interview about 50 Cent, pretty much, going into the details of their relationship, the relationship 50 has with his son. We're going to break this all the way down. We're about to step all over this, bro. So let's get into it. Here we go. Shaniqua Tompkins on the line.
That said, of course, we seen Get Rich or Die Trying. And basically, that was, I guess, a loosely based story on you guys, the way that, you fell in love, right?
Bruh, it is 2000 then. Let's keep going, bro.
Yeah, it's loosely based, but yeah, we met through a mutual friend. I've known him since we were teenagers. And we dated.
It's a little muffled, but if you didn't know, that's Shawty Shawty from Tip Drill, the music video with Nelly and them.
Like in our late teens, early 20s, initially. And when I left him, I was about, I was like over 30. And, yeah.
And how old was Marquise?
Say that again, Sonny.
How old was Marquise when you left?
When I left him?
Mm-hmm.
He was 11 years old.
Okay.
Now we got to note the spirit and the energy right off the back, bro.
While this is going, I'm going to look up 50 Cent's son's age.
Anytime a woman has to reiterate multiple times, I left him, it's because she want to feel like she's the person in position of power and control of the relationship, bro. She want to feel like she's not a dummy for leaving him, and she wants to pretty much dispel any questions that are going to...
His oldest was born in 96, 4 plus 22. That's 26 years old. Yeah, his son's birthday is actually tomorrow. Wow. Anyway, so he's finna be 26 tomorrow.
Come about why would you leave 50 Cent, and do you feel crazy?
Hey, Shawty, co-host with Miss Shanika. I hear you say you left him. So, I have been alienated from my son. Mm-hmm. He's been back and forth to court. I have been accused of things that weren't true. I've had to beat charges. I had to go back and forth to court. And so I really would like to try to talk to you, because when I saw the video, I formed an opinion that this child had been brainwashed by the mother, and this was set a long time ago, and this is the result of a child that has been alienated from his father and not made respected in the mother's home, and this is the result of it. And I don't want my son to end up talking about me at 20.
I've never seen Shawty so serious.
25 on the internet about, whatever.
All right, bro, before we continue, bro, Shawty, as a man that's been through custody situations...
When you say you left him, what were how did this happen? Of course, you say you was with him before he was 50 cents. And so you kind of carried the load.
I worked and I took care of us. Like, it's just sort of like if you have a wife and she's going through medical school, and you work until she gets her medical degree and become a doctor. That's exactly how it was.
And so then he made it big, and then he left, or you left.
No, I left him. No, let's get that clear. I left, and that's the thing when people want to say money hungry. I know I'm not a wife, right? So I would get more in being with him. So I left him when he was on the fourth list.
So why did you leave?
I left him at his height of his career.
Why did you leave?
He was abusive. He's an abusive man. He's abusive, physically and mentally abusive.
Okay.
It's well documented.
So you had to flee from him.
All right, bro. Now, if you ever been in family court, if you ever had to sit through child custody proceedings and listen to other men's...
Exactly. And first of all, Shorty, I want to say, I'm sorry to hear you going through that. I have a lot of male friends who are excellent fathers. And I hate to see them go through... If you're a good father, I hate to see you going through the court system. And it's not a fun situation. But we went to court. He took me to court for child support.
Okay,
right?
So he was a willing participant. He was trying to be in Mark's side.
He took me to...
Let's read these situations. 50 Cent faced accusations Wednesday. When was this dated? It's 4 years ago. 5 years ago. of kicking his former girlfriend and ransacking her bedroom during an argument at her Los Angeles condo last month. He's facing 5 criminal charges, domestic violence and vandalism. They had been in a previous 3-year relationship and have a child in common. Said that the woman is injured after he kicked her. Dumbass ads. He kicked her bedroom door open and kicking her. The estimated the rapper caused $7,000 in damage. This says that he was abusive 5 years ago, which means it could have been over 5 years, but it's not around the Richard died trying times, because that was the 2000s, like early 2000s. So let's see. Well, this is something from 2013. Said he tweeted and bragged about it. It's a different situation, or the same one, depending on the date. Dumbass fucking shit. All right. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not in jail. I'm in my strip club. That's what he was supposedly bragging about. Maybe it's the same situation just read about. Yeah, this was over. This was like 10 years ago or more. I wonder what she said she left him. Anyway, we went down a rabbit hole. Let's go here.
Don't let life get in the way of your vote.
Cause his son did have something he said. I think he said he wanted to hang out for 24 hours or something like that. I think he basically saying I don't see my dad type shit.
Profit muscle.
You know what I mean? He's his mom's child.
Now he comes back and wants to have a conversation.
I'll listen. Maybe we go to lunch or go to dinner somewhere, but he'll pay for it. I mean, he's a man now. He's a grown man.
Right. And he acting like a grown man. He wants to make his own decisions.
Yeah.
Or, look, teenage boys is tough. You got an older son.
Yeah.
Have you guys been able to figure things out?
I haven't even experienced the teenage boy thing. Like, he drifted before that. So him and his mom is already, but that's his mom's child. In my case, with my actual son, my oldest son, when he doesn't want to talk, then I go, fine. And we don't actually have that conversation at that point. And I've reached out. I've went places he was at, and he left those places because he's on Team Mom. And at that point, then cool. Then you do what you got to do, and I'm happy for you. I hope you continue to be successful. He successfully completed high school, and he's moving on to college now. So, and all those things have been provided by me.
Right.
Financially,
but you go tough
everything.
love. You're a tough love type of dude.
If a person is clearly indicating, okay. Look, I know myself at 18. I was an adult since I was 15 years old, because at that point they would have charged me as an adult for all of the activity we were involved in, right?
Right.
So him not having that lifestyle or being exposed to that, 18 is...
50 reacts to his son crying on social media to get him back.
And I'll say this again and again and again.
This is 50 Cent's son.
Would trade that $6,700 a month for my father to come to my basketball games, bro. I would trade that money in, all this attention, all that. I would trade that in for that nigga to come to my graduation, bro.
Maybe he just an odd individual. The way he speaks, I'm not really sure. But the way he's shaking his head and talking, I don't believe he'll turn in that money for that, bro. That's just not my belief. Maybe he'll turn in half. And you don't get me wrong, man. Niggas want to see their daddies, man. They do, especially sports and sports stuff. And your dad is actually 50 Cent and all these good things. But so I'm not saying there's no validity to this, but I don't think he'll trade in that money. $6,700 a month, it's like $80,000 a year, bro. Like, you gonna trade this shit in?
I would trade all that shit in right now. I would trade it all in, all this bullshit, for him to teach me how to be a man from my teenage years up to my adult years.
My pops ain't got to be 50 Cent. My pops had bread, but I ain't never feel like entitled to anything.
The crazy about it, a lot of people's offer me a lot of money to do a lot of things that's not in his favor.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, no, I'm good.
Because you know what that is.
This is an odd kid, man. I don't know. Maybe he's just young, though.
Niggas trying to use you as a pawn.
I'm good off that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Like you always said, nigga, all money ain't good money, nigga.
All money ain't good money, bro.
Even Lil Meech's son cloned him in his research.
This is what we want to see. Lil Meech says, "You stupid. I'll take 5 over there myself. I might even play some games with you." What up, Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones says, "Nah, he odd. He is an odd dude, bro. I'll take 5 over there myself." I don't know what 5 means. I guess Meech is saying, oh, 5th. Oh, he take 5th. Meech funny, bruh.
An Instagram post after trying to get back with 50. Lil Meech calling him stupid and everything.
Roger, tell these
And Lil Meech funny because Lil Meech dad in jail, bruh. So I mean, like, if anybody might understand, it might be Meech. But Meech never really just met his father at like a decent age to really just remember or like have experiences with him. His dad was, you know, yeah, so he probably understands 50's situation, 50's son's situation. 50 Cent son forgot to bring up the $25,000 his mama ruined. What you mean? How long is this video? I don't want to see no long ass video. All right, let's see if we can skim through this motherfucker.
So
Candace motherfucking Owens.
50 Cent and his
all these rappers' sons kind of act alike. Honestly, man, I'm gonna be real with you, Mr. Jones. This era of celebrity kids are either gonna be majority really like fucked up, or they're all gonna kind of like have a lot of, or most of them are gonna have a lot of sense to say, damn, my parents are weird. So it's either they're gonna have good sense and be like, yo, these niggas called my parents are weird, or they all just gonna be weird as fuck. It's two extremes, nigga. You ain't gonna have too many just in the middle. It's gonna be weird as fuck, or they gonna realize their parents was weird as fuck and they gonna be cool. So it's very interesting to see these kids grow up. So let's see this nigga talking still, man. Come on, bro. Let's go to the video.
year-old son Marquise planning to open. That's 50
I accept
reading.
that. His mother would make sure they were on his feet driving through Harlem. When I noticed that a sneaker store, instead of opening up a...
What the fuck, bro? I'm not trying to watch somebody else's video of watching somebody else's video. I guess that might be it. That's fucking nuts, bro. I thought there was a little more to this. The funny part is he did put this picture up. Where is this? He did put this picture up entitled. I don't know if he was doing that to be funny, because he might be doing it to be funny. What did he say? All right, let's blow this up. Since y'all think $6,700 a month is so much money, someone tell my pops I will pay him that for just 24 hours of his time so we can do everything I wanted to do with him as a kid. Red, yellow, green, whatever color he like. I think it's kind of sad to be begging for your dad's attention at that big age. Not saying I'm making fun of him, but it's an embarrassing thing, man. And maybe 50 should do something. I don't know, man. I don't know these boys' lives and situations. I don't know what 50 tries or tries not to do, bro, but it is tough when your son is teen mom. I don't know what to say, man. This is a situation that shouldn't be public. He needs to literally get over it, Mr. Jones says. Honestly, at 20-some years old, he kind of do. And he does look like a mama's boy. So his mama really might be in his ear. And maybe he not getting the bread that he feels like he needs to get, or the attention that he should be getting just by being his son. You know, you 50 Cent's son, you're supposed to be on top of the world. He's supposed to be like Lil Meech right now, honestly. But he do need to get over it. I agree with you, Mr. Jones. He need to get over that. He need to, you know. But we'll find out with these kids, man. I don't want to talk too bad about the son, because if these people decide to, for YouTube's sake, I think you have to say delete yourself. If he decides to delete himself, if you know what that means, then, you know, we can't talk about him too bad over social media, like me talking about him right now. So it's a weird little nigga, though. 199 Vic. Let's see. What made you get an Instagram name like that? 199 Vic. Is that how you spell that shit? I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Oh, with a Q. A little sassy little nigga. Little big dude, little sassy. He got 200K followers just for being 50's son. This nigga a troll, bruh. Look at this. Raising Marquise. Nigga put himself in that picture. Oh, somebody else made that. Now who made this? I'm not stupid. You probably right, Mr. Jones. He probably bots. He probably paid for that. I'm not stupid. I went to private school. Remember, my pops don't be entitled to your feelings. I don't need not $1. I don't need $1 from you, but you're getting $6,700 a month. Anyway, I don't need $1 from you. And if you need me to promote your show, just say that. Somebody tell Stars I got a story to tell. We know what people want to see. Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. It's in my blood. What's up with this red light, green light? It don't sound very genuine. Sounds like a business he's trying to promote or something. I just think if you're trying to be real about something, if you really have issues with your pops or really, really want help, maybe he's still just young, but it just don't seem genuine with this red light, green light, or whatever the fuck he talking about. He got all this money here though. Might blow a 20 ball in this street like I'm Ray Allen in his prime. Bro, come on, dog. Y'all watching the same thing I'm watching? This was a year and like a little over a year ago. What's 20 weeks? About a season? So a year and a quarter? It's maybe last year around July. Maybe last summer. Not this past summer, but the last summer. This is 50 Cent's son. Come on, bruh. Someone said 6,700 in singles. People went back through his shit, bruh. He posted that shit a year and a half ago. People went to comment on that shit recently. What is this? Hey, bro, you look like Tyreek from Power. Come stand by me for a couple minutes. Whatever. I don't know what to say. Obviously, he getting some money. Maybe it's the 6,700. Maybe he doing more. Right here, he looked like 50 a little bit, though. He got that nigga smile. He was on the phone with Floyd Mayweather. And I think him and Floyd got a... Don't Fifth and Floyd got a little beef? I don't know what to say, bro. It sounded like some... It just looked like marketing. It looked like marketing. This shit don't even look real no more, even if it is. He looked just like his pops. Yeah, when he smiled, he do. But this little nigga need to stop crying. Now that I seen this, he definitely need to stop crying, bro. Because he's a little money-hungry, flashy, cloudy motherfucker. All right, so I don't feel as bad for you no more, nigga. Don't go, nigga, give me $6,700 a month, nigga. I'll show you how to flip that shit, bro. All right, Mr. Jones, you got any last words before we out of here, man? Got any last words, y'all? We gonna watch this little something. Y'all got anything y'all want to say? Because we finna watch this. You all good? This boy say he's super straight. All right, man. Well, whenever y'all get a chance, man, check out this music video called Dope that I pulled myself with some beautiful women, man. As we're on a roll to get on out of here, want y'all to
y'all women, y'all play too goddamn much. Y'all
enjoy
play too
y'all's
much.
Night.
Too much.
Smoke a J.
Y'all know y'all play
Appreciate
around
you,
the
Mr.
too
Jones,
much.
for the interaction, man.
I'm serious. I
And
took
y'all
a girl out
bless
for like
up,
2
man.
weeks. She wouldn't give me none. So I took her to court.